Well, you've seen the movie The Social Dilemma?
Oh yeah, I was actually watching it last night, finishing it, because it's I got brain fried halfway through the movie, because it's just just showing you so many facts, and it's just opening your third eye of truth.
Yeah.
But I was like, hey, hold on, I need to take a break.
Yeah.
Go walk and then come back, watch the rest of it. But man, if you guys haven't watched it, I'm telling you, you need to go watch it. It's on Netflix, and as far as the rating goes, it got 7.7 out of 10.
Wow.
So it's like better than half of the Hollywood movies out there right now.
Yeah.
And you learn so much about it, and it shows you subtle things that are happening to you every day that you're not aware of. And that makes it's going to make a big difference in your life after you watch that movie. But
let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So basically, the movie is about exposing how the Silicon Valley industry, so social media platforms, all software platforms, have created these algorithms, that, it's basically what they're saying.
It's manipulating.
It's manipulating and making it addictive.
For sure.
We always hear that saying that, hey, Google is a search engine. Facebook is just a platform to connect you with your friends. They're here to serve humanity. Yes, that's what it was back then they started.
Yeah.
2000s, mid 2000s, late 2000s. But now they've totally changed.
Definitely.
So there's this quote that I wrote down. So they say that social media is not a tool. It was in the beginning. Now it's an addictive and manipulating tech environment.
Yes. Well, I want to actually talk about this too. Exactly. Social media, when at first, the 2009 and 10s, like you were saying, these mental health issues and, more people dying or suffering from depression, all that. It started around the social media age when apps started, being available in phones and stuff. Mm-hmm. And social media, this is what I was saying. It definitely has effects on kids, especially on kids and on girls specifically because appearances and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think girls are more self-conscious.
Yeah, like who gets more likes and all that. Yeah. It all, and like you said, the movie The Social Dilemma talks about it and shows you how that works.
Yeah.
And it works by, they record how much time you you kind of, spend on each picture.
Exactly.
And all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the good thing about this movie is that everyone who's being interviewed in that movie has worked for either Google, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And so these are the insiders that are coming out and they're questioning their ethics. I'm like, hey, the algorithm is set to what? Show you the content that you want the most, as long as possible. So you spend as long as possible on the screen, You want to have more screen time. But are they ethically right? Because these algorithms aren't created by psychologists to help you, stay in a good psychological state. They're designed by mathematicians and engineers to show you, to keep recommending you content that you've already watched.
And let me tell you how that works. Like you said, at first when it came, it was a tool, definitely, and it still is a tool. You can still connect with people.
It does.
And where I want to take this is that it's a company. At the end of the day, what do companies want?
Money.
They want money. They want, they want to make more money. So, and then the business model, these people are, hired for business model to make, to monetize, to bring in more money.
Eventually.
So they study the data of, people, of users, of you and I.
Yeah.
Everybody. And they see what you like. They see how much time you spend on a picture. Or they see what kind of searches you do. And from that, they promote, you know what I mean? They advertise for these other companies and, that's how they get paid. So at the end of the day, like I said, everything is about money, man. You have to be careful what kind of news you take, what you spend your time on, because it's all getting recorded.
Let me give you a little bit of perspective on the movie. So I'm basically going to paraphrase on what they say and going to basically lay down the whole thing and make you guys understand it like in 2 minutes. So the quote that I want to say that I want to basically say from the movie is that there are two industries that call their customers users: illegal drugs and software. So have that in mind.
Facts. It is a drug.
Exactly.
It is a drug.
the main character in this movie that is being basically interviewed is called Tristan Harris. He used to be design ethicist at Google, so he would design the email and the Gmail technically.
Yeah.
And so he basically just explains everything in detail. Hey, how this whole things work, and he says that this software, the Silicon Valley, has 3 goals.
Yeah.
Engagement, growth, and monetization. So engagement means how long can I keep you on the screen?
Yeah.
What content am I showing you?
Yeah.
And how they increase that by just subtle designs in the app. So, when you're TikTok, Instagram, when you're on the Explorer, you just press refresh and refresh.
Yeah.
And so you're waiting to get that dopamine shot from the from new posts. So, it's kind of like, when you go to Las Vegas and you're gambling, press that jackpot machine.
Ching.
Yeah, hoping to get that all 3 match. It's kind of the same thing. So that's one of them. Notification is another way to, keep you more engaged.
Yeah.
So for me, I personally turned off all my notifications because I don't want to be distracted.
Smart.
But Snapchat, Instagram, I see all my friends have their notification on. So that will just if you see someone tagging, if you see your friend tagged you on a photo, you're not going to ignore that. You're going to definitely go You're going to go check it out for sure.
Yeah. And also, I don't want to, obviously we these are our viewpoints. I'm not saying yes, go ahead and turn off down. It's up to you. What I wanna promote is really
awareness.
Be aware of the kind of things you the kind of things you promote, and the kind of information you receive.
Exactly.
Like I said, you could use social media in a really positive way. You know what I mean? But be mindful.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, and just be mindful that the news that's coming in front of you, proof check it.
Exactly.
See if it is true or not. And I think we could still change it. I think we could still move in.
Yeah. Here, let me finish those 3 goals. So engagement, and then growth is about how often are you going to come back? So you're going to spend 30 minutes on your screen, turn it off. Are you going to come back or not? Because the goal is to spend as much time as possible on the screen, right? So it's about how long you spend and also how often you spend time. And the last goal is to try to monetize it. Between every 5 posts you see, they want to throw an ad.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 goals. And one thing is that really, brain fried me when I was watching the movie was that Facebook reportedly ran a massive scale contagion experiment. And what they were trying to do with this experiment was they were trying to see if they can use subliminal clues on Facebook pages to get more people to go vote in the midterm elections.
Yeah.
And they realized that they were able to do that. So that kind of, scares me, bro, because think about it, how do we get our information nowadays? It's all internet. No one goes to the library. No one really goes on Google and, searches specific terms. It's all about the recommendations that we see, or the friends that our friends send us information, which they also get their information from recommendation.
Yeah.
So we technically have one source of information, and that's from the algorithm, what they recommend.
And it's the computer that, it's computers.
The AI.
It's artificial intelligence. And
exactly.
They are trying to understand you, what you like, and what kind of information, they send you. So
the more data you give them, the more
they know
predictable we become.
Yeah, the more they know about you.
Exactly. And so think about it. They say the previous election was rigged. Maybe this election is going to be rigged. Who knows? We're going to find out.
I don't even know, man. First of all, I have no, like I said, I see, especially America, okay? It's a big corporation. Everything is a corporation. Every branch of anything that you see is a corporation. So, first of all, I don't even think these politicians, that's a different topic, but they just do to bring in more money. Like I said, it's all about money and all that. So we, as ordinary people, we just need to be careful, see what kind of information we're taking. I'm not trying to get everybody scared,
don't get cynical from all this.
Yeah, this is just
that's what it's designed to do. Even though most people, when they find out about these stuff, they're like, "Oh, life sucks."
I'm still gonna use Instagram, fam.
Yeah, for sure. Use it. Just one thing you want to do is to just increase your awareness, for sure.
Yeah.
And
that's all we're trying to.
The only thing that scared me was these companies have the ability to,
that's what's crazy about
manipulate and change the direction. So think about it. Ever since Trump, everyone is blaming Trump to have divided the country. Yes, he's the main face.
He's the face of it.
But think about what is behind the curtains. So where we're getting all our news from is from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. And if their algorithm is based on showing you the content that you're already watching and take you down that rabbit hole, the Democrats going to continue to see Democrat topics and content, and the Republicans going to continue to see their own content.
Yeah.
So
it just divides us.
Everyone sees their own perspective, and you're just going to get drowned in that perspective. And basically, that's how political polarization happens.
Yeah.
We're just giving you the content that you want.
Fact.
Because I see that with my boss. He's a Republican.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, everyone, like I said, there is no way that you get your content from anywhere else. It's all on internet.
Yeah.
So he goes down deep rabbit holes. He thinks like Hollywood is a satanic cult that's operating in the shadows. He thinks like Biden's going to be bringing communism. And on the other side, my manager, he's a Democrat. And he thinks like, masks should be mandatory. We should have a full shutdown. Coronavirus dangerous. So they both using the internet, but they're getting different content.
Definitely.
And, just two different perspectives.
Exactly. And like you said, that it has happened because of the things they've searched, the things they've looked up, and, and the internet, I guess AI, and that's what it's promoting you. So if you search something, it's going to promote more of that.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Works. Like, you watch 10 videos, and based on those 10 videos, it just keeps recommending similar videos.
Just like if you watch one cat video, two cat video, bro.
Exactly.
The next day you wake up, you look up your search bar, there's going to be suggestions of cat videos.
Exactly.
Because it sees, that's what he likes, or that's what she likes.
You know what's even more fucked up? They also, so if your screen time goes down, they try. The movie was explaining how they try to bring content that you watched in the past that you spend a lot of time and you just stop doing it for a while. They just bring that back to you. And I noticed it last night. Like 2 months ago, I was looking at some Summer Rae photos. Do you know her?
Yeah, the singer.
Yeah. No. She's an Instagram model.
Okay.
So I watched it 2 months ago.
Singer.
Yeah, and over the past couple of days, it just keeps popping up like on my Explorer feed, just Summer Rae
First
photos.
of all, why were you searching her, fam?
I didn't search her, so I just saw her, but it keeps popping up. So what I did was just go ahead and block that page. I was like, I'm tired of this bullshit. Yeah,
that's like I said. That's how it is, man. It sees what you like, and it promotes more of that. And so that's why like you were saying, that's why people are more divided now. Is because, like you said, if you like one thing, it's just going to promote all of that, and then it will persuade you that, hey, whatever you're doing or whatever you're doing, like, this is it. So you start blocking the other, other things because you've been in this rabbit hole.
Exactly.
And that's all you know.
Get out of that fucking rabbit hole.
And that's all you know. So and then, so that's why you need to step outside.
Yeah.
Get off social media a little bit, do a little cleanse.
Yeah.
I've never done the cleanse, but I feel like I don't need it.
Gonna be on a dopamine fast? Is that what it is?
I don't think I need it. But then again, what if I'm so in it that I'm addicted?
You don't even realize.
I don't even realize it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up. They know us better than we know ourselves.
What?
They know us better than we know ourselves.
I'm telling you, bro, me and my friends, we joke around sometimes. We're like talking, okay, and then we say something like something crazy, a lie, or it's like some like a bad joke or something, and we're like, bro, the FBI agent is just going crazy right now.
Well, I think that's a very big exaggeration. There's not going to be people behind the cell phone listening to you. It's,
I mean, you never know if you're somebody that they really need to understand you.
Yeah, if you're a terrorist.
Yeah, exactly. You can be watched. That's what I'm saying. They have that ability to do those things, and like, you know what I mean. But it's just funny. That's what we're making a joke of it. Like, dude, we're being watched all the time.